Take it away, Rick.
Yeah, I can only bring it to an experience I had when I was studying astrology. And this might seem a little offbeat, but I was studying charts, and we tend to always think of, especially here, that we're always looking for the good and the love and the joy, and and we kind of want to stay away from that unsettled energy that we might call negative, or even to an extreme evil. But anyway, I was reading a chart, and my teacher had me go over charts without knowing who they were. And so I was going over a chart, and I saw all this magnificence in this person, like a genius. And I was going on and on about all this stuff. And if any of you know astrology, it depends what choices you make and which directions those energies are going to be used. And so I finished, and he said, "Oh, that's Charles Manson." And I said, "Whoa." And my whole energy changed, because I felt like, to me, he's probably somebody who embodies evil. And then I sat there, and I felt this overwhelming compassion and love fall over my body. And I was like, wow, I'll bet nobody on this planet, very few people at the very most, would ever send him love or blessings. And so I made it a point to go ahead and send blessings and love. And the very next day, the news did a story, and his face came up on the screen. I don't even watch the news, and it really challenged my idea of what bad or evil is. And so to me, I feel like that is just a representation of nothing necessarily bad, but how do we view that stuff, and how do we be whole and complete, and love that which we could label as bad, because there truly is no evil, only to the degree that we believe in it. And so that grounded belief, and it might be even tied into some of the ideas that swirl around the world about Lucifer, and bringing that vibration up, and loving. Can we actually love something that we might deem as horrible or bad? And yes, we can. And that ultimately, that's we're complete when we've loved everything and everyone all the way. That's when we're complete as a humanity, as a world, and that's what we're doing. And so it can be challenging, and it was challenging for me. But you have so much brightness, and so no wonder you were given the job, because you are like brighter than all get out. And so this is nothing.
You're
nothing
very bright,
for
is
you.
what he means.
Can I share something too?
Sure.
In order to your question, I once had a dream, and in the dream, I was chased by evil, horrible-looking monsters, and I was in a complete terror, and I was like running away, and then I started flying. Okay, and then I put on my invisible cloak so that they couldn't see me, but they always had their tricks, so they made me visible, and they dragged me down while I was flying and then to the ground, and I was absolute terror. I knew that what they were gonna do, tear me apart, all kinds of stuff in my mind flowing through. And then I was like, terror, okay, where are my angels? Please help me. So my angels show up, ta-da! And then right next to my angels, these horrible guys are standing right next to them. Like, angels, what are you doing over there? You're with these bad guys. And the angels told me, they are just playing their roles. We are just they are big part. We are just part of a big family. That's what they said. And as soon as I heard that, all my fear just instantly disappeared. It was just playing their roles in the moment, but there is how we really perceive them. And I feel that your also role is, and I also honor you bringing this question. It took a lot of courage, I'm sure, to bringing the name, and how all our fears are associated with the name. And it is time where we can look inside of the darkest part of our soul, the shadow, and we can embrace them with love. We become whole. So thank you for really bringing that into our discussion and bringing the illumination. So thank you.
Thank you
so
very
much.
He's called the Son of the Morning, and elsewhere he's called Beloved of God. So clearly, he has purpose as a catalyst. So that's how you could view that.
I have a really quick thing to share on it, because I know we're running out of time. We have a couple questions, but I brought in a channeling. Zach Hill came in around the death of Osama bin Laden, which was a very dramatic event on the planet, and he said he was a master at shadow in this lifetime, and he served a purpose to be a catalyst for a lot of light to come into the world, believe it or not. And there's always different angles to look at things, and that's how angels are. They're always giving us new perspective. So we might label something or look at something like, oh, that's bad, and there's judgment in that, and there's fear in that. And so when we move into the place of love and embracing everything, like Eunjung said, she said, we're playing these roles, and we absolutely are. And if you kind of see this is all kind of not an illusion, I guess, but sort of like that, then we're all playing our parts in it. Then really we're still all one. Ultimately, it's all the same. So I honor the question as well. Thank you.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And we're just about out of time, people. This it's gone.
They've been waiting for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cut it off after this
Yeah.
Right.
Just
Sure.
the magic three.
That's
You
it.
can
That's
if you can
the
keep
magic
the questions a little
three,
short, that would probably
the
help
magic
out.
final three.
Go ahead.
So okay.
My question is kind of a fun question. I like to just imagine that since we are in a transitional stage, imagine that we are not in a transitional stage and we are already in a light-filled earth, and all possibilities are there, and there's infinite things that we can do. And for me, I love to just explore different planets, or swim with the dolphins, or just hang out. And so, my question is: imagine this beautiful earth where we don't need to help anybody. Everyone's already fully themselves. What would you guys like to do? How would you explore the world and the cosmos?
Well,
As it is already
I think
perfect.
that's kind of the end goal of what we're all doing here. So I'd probably go back to medical school.
I'd continue my photography career.
But I like that you said that, you brought that up, because the truth is that energy exists just as wholly and completely in this exact moment as it will in the moment where we can actually see it more with our physical eyes. There is no difference between now and then. It's just a matter of what's going to move between now and then.
Right.
So I like that. That's kind of bringing it into the now, as opposed to constantly having it be that goal a few frames away.
Right. Yeah. I always like to just be in that vibration, since it's everywhere.
We need a lot more of you.
I bet things happen
Possibilities.
easily for you too.
Yeah,
Do
infinite
people tell you you're lucky?
I guess. I guess so.
They believe you to be a lucky person.
Yeah.
But that's what that is it's good. It's easy for you. Your practices. It's easy for me to jump into this energy. I'm good at this. And somebody watches you.
Yeah.
And then they're good at it too.
Right. It's just infinitely reflecting.
Good.
That's
Wonderful.
cool.
Beautiful.
And you're cool. And that's right where you need to be. Right there.
And start
You're
teaching.
perfectly right where you need to be.
And that's what a lot of masters are doing around the world, is holding vigil in exactly that prayer field that you're holding so effortlessly. And that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Thank you. Next question. We've got two more.
I don't really have a question. I just really wanted to say thank you. I've been one of those ones that was hiding, and I printed my book that I've been sitting on for 20 years today, because I thought that they were these really sing-songy poems, but they were actually downloads, and I just wanted to say that out loud.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good. Thank you for sharing.
Hi, my name is Olivia, and I am I feel like a very baby on everything about angels. I think I was also kind of hiding.
It's okay.
Just breathe, sweetheart.
Just breathe. You have it.
Take a breath.
It's okay.
And I don't know if this is something I need to do. I am afraid, but something tells me to do it. But I just don't know how. And you know, sometimes I read things about angels, and I have seen that they send you messages, and if you see the numbers, like threes, or I have seen a lot of that, and I don't know if that's kind of message. How can I use that? A lady many years ago, not many years ago, but like 15 years ago, she was like metaphysical person, and she told me she told me I have like 10 angels. I don't know if that's true, that I had a very like an important mission here, and you know, I just feel lost. I have tried like different careers, and nothing fulfills me. Mm-hmm. But every time I read about angels, about all the spirituality, I get very excited, but I don't know how to start. You know, I don't know. I feel lost. So I just want to know if you guys can help me with this.
I actually, I heard about you today. Archangel Ariel came through earlier today, and she says, Jenny, somebody's going to say something that's going to make you feel like crying. You are her.
Who? Excuse me?
You are this person. And I'm glad that you took the step to step up to the microphone and share your truth. You are completely beautiful, vulnerable as you are. The most important thing for you to recognize is that your work is in finding the inner self authority to say, I am here, loud and clear, to do what I'm supposed to do for me to help you, God. That is your high voltage prayer. And you take that home with you, and that's all you need. Okay. You are complete, whole, flowering, showing your petals, very soft petals, beautiful. And that is what we needed in this room, was a soft, gentle feather on the ear that says, pay attention to everybody in your room, because everybody has something to contribute, even the quiet ones. Ask Charles. Yeah?
I did get some info from Zach Hill just to say there's plenty of time to explore what you are here to do, my child. Don't feel rushed. Okay? Take your time. Enjoy and play.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something that comes to my mind sometimes.
You
like,
feel rushed?
You know, there's plenty of time, but I am like, I want to know, I want to.
You're impatient, that's okay.
Well,
we're all impatient.
It all comes.
You're somebody's angel too.